I spent time with Rob. I'm going to say maybe it was about 2 weeks ago, and I immersed myself in a reconnective healing. I'm going to say session with Rob, and it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. Um, it was, I am a Reiki master myself, so I am familiar with energy and healing. Um, it was a different experience for me. I felt the energy differently than I have in some of the other previous, healing modalities that I've explored. I know that part of that has to probably do where I am in my life right now, and just a lot of different things. But it was a beautiful experience, and really, like, a question that I have is, and really maybe for all of you, is that, um, so what type of daily practice do you, so as someone who received and would love to experience that feeling more frequently, um, do you engage in a daily practice to access that part of yourself? Like, is it a reconnective healing experience, that you, or when you're working with somebody else, maybe, and you have a similar experience? Like, what is it like for you as a practitioner, if that's the word that you guys use? Is a practitioner?
Yeah, I mean, what I can say is that when I first endeavored to bring reconnective healing into my life, and I initially did training, I thought it was a training about a healing practice. I
Hmm.
thought that's what it was. I thought it was about maybe learning how to tap into an ability, a gift that I could share. And as a psychologist, I mean, I was very much aware of with the concept of being an instrument of transformation by working, the idea of working with someone to help improve their life. I mean, as a psychologist, that's kind of the essence of it, right? And so I said, well, this will be interesting. I'm curious what I can discover as far as what I can bring forward in maybe this new expanded way. But what was so unexpectedly refreshing and exhilarating was that I realized that as I stepped into this really much broader, deeper awareness of who I was, it, and simultaneously recognize that this is who we all are, that all of a sudden I realized that when I show up in my life with that awareness, and it becomes a new vantage point in which to engage within this time space playground. All of a sudden it's not about, let me see if I could have someone lie down on a massage table and see if I could bring about an experience of healing.
Got it.
I start to recognize that we have to first redefine what healing means, and I think Dr. Eric touched on it when he was saying that it's about, a return to wholeness. It's recognizing that we are not defined by our human experiences, and that our core essence is freedom, it's expansion, it's oneness. That's who we are. And so, Ria, to respond to your question, it became very apparent that when I show up in life with that as my perspective, but perspective is even not the right word, because perspective really implies kind of a mind activity. For me, it's a level of being. It's a level of knowingness. That's the
Mhm.